God. Chris, are you here? Chris, if you're here, what I'm doing, Chris, and then you Jack, what are you doing?
You're doing live.
Why? What do you think?
What's that called?
Do you record live?
Do you record the live? Not I'm gonna get that.
Chris, are you? Chris, are you there? Hi, Chris, can you hear me? Can you hear me? If you can hear me, Chris, type CO. Chris, if you can hear me, type CO. Chris, if you can hear me right, just type in CO. Quick. Okay, good, you can hear me. So now let's go on to Chris's profile. I'm going onto your profile, Chris. Why won't it work? Now guys, this is Chrislerntoplay. Your Chrislerntoplay99 said he needs to get out now. Follow him and friend him. Maybe you should try his games. And he is rich friends like me. He's in his loft like me. He's in lots of teams like mine. And he's even trying to get the whole things of the robots, but he's only got the RX. Wait, he has all of it, it's just not in order. He should have found it in order, like, he should find us, then us. Shouldn't you, Chris? So he has Chris has a package? Chris, why don't you wear your cap? And he has a few he has a few game passes, but he's a few caps. Wait, Chris, can you wear your cap thing? Chris, can you wear your cap package? Wait, Chris, I'll be back in a second. just pop a job there. If you show comment pop-ups. That means if you comment from YouTube, I can see it now. I can't do that. It's let's just go back onto Chris and see what he's saying. Hello YouTube, he said. Say hello YouTube. Chris, say hello YouTube. Wait, Chris, if you can hear my voice, just say YouTube 3 times as a short version. Say Chris, if you're there. Say Chris, if you're there. Chris, if you can hear me, can you? Chris. Chris ain't got a clue. Chris is a good. Yeah, Chris. I'm watching you. Chris, can you hear me? Chris. Chris, please help me. I ain't got a clue because Chris isn't thinking. Chris, oh my God, Chris, you there? Chris, learn to play. Chris, learn to play. Chris. Chris, I didn't want to do this, but I'm spamming you. Yeah, I'm watching BTY. Hello, YouTube. Say hello to me. Chris, are you there? Chris. So he's Chris's alligator from Teletech, and here's Chris's edge thing. I think that's from a YouTuber. And here's a shield. Let's see how much money worth the shield is. If it's just pretend this is the shield Chris has, okay? Pretend the shield of what he has is 2 million Robux. If you're here, go onto YouTube and type up a comment. Chris, if you're here, yeah, just say okay 2 more times. Chris. New live stream. Go on it. Go on it. Chris, type and what I just said. Oh, Mama. Type that if you can hear me, Chris. Chris, if you can hear me, just type yeah. Chris, if you can hear me, type yes. Yeah, Chris, if you hear me in real life, say what I tell you to. Chris, do you hear me? on YouTube, yeah. On YouTube. Chris, if you hear, just type OPL. OPL. If you can hear me, Chris, type OPL. OPL. Chris, if you can. Chris, are you on the live stream? If you're on the live stream, type yeah. Chris, if you're on the live stream, type yeah. Chris. Back on stream. Chris. Chris, if you hear me, type Doge. Chris, are you on? Chris, if you hear me, type Doge. Actually, Chris, if you hear me, yeah. Mum, it turns off automatically after a few seconds. Just wait like 20 seconds or 30. Chris. Chris, if you're here, yeah, type yeah, roll. Okay, I did use it. Then Chris, just say your own name. Chris, if you need type Chris. I am talking.